पहले लम्हे में बेकरारी न थी, क्योंकि इस दिल की तैयारी न थी। पहले लम्हे में बेकरारी न थी, क्योंकि इस दिल की तैयारी न थी। फिर जो देखा तुझे तो लगा ये मुझे जाहिर कर दूं मैं इज़हार को, चाहे हो जरा जरा या बेशुमार हो, है दिल की ये दुआ बस तुझसे प्यार हो।
So it isn't Valentine's yet, but we have Armaan Malik and Vedika Pinto bringing romance back this season. Bas Tujhse Pyaar Ho.
But love is for all seasons, no?
True, true. But it's coming in early this time.
Yes,
So
that's true.
yeah. So firstly, what do you think when you hear the words Bas Tujhse Pyaar Ho, both of you?
What do I think? What do you think?
It's like the epitome of romance, right?
Yeah.
Like my one only, my
Yeah.
one, my only.
And like I don't look beyond this
Yeah.
person. This person's my everything for me. And even if I was born in any other life, Bas Tujhse Pyaar Ho is what the emotion is, I think.
It's so cute.
It is, definitely
Yeah.
it is. And speaking of love, so do you remember what your first crush was like? I'm sure back in school, we've all had these sweet little crushes. So any memories of that?
It's crazy that I thought when I had a crush on this one girl, I thought maybe she'd go and we'd get married ultimately.
Really?
That's how
like
that's how you start
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
imagining. I was in 6th or 7th standard.
But at that age we associate love with marriage, like that's the only way.
Yeah, but you're like, you don't have the idea that, oh, I will have relationships.
Yeah.
And then ultimately I will find the one. You're like, oh, I found this person, I like her. Okay, now we're married.
Married.
In my head.
That's very sweet, actually. So you're always that committed person.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my idea of marriage and love and everything comes from the fact that I've seen that love at home, with my parents. So when you grow up in that atmosphere, which is so loving, which is so warm, I think you seek that in the world as well. So yeah, so my idea is pretty much stems from my mom and dad. Idea of love and romance and everything. So and especially at that age, you're like, anyone I love, this is end goals with them. That's it.
Sweet.
My first crush was actually quite heartbreaking because I had a big crush on my best friend. And it lasted like throughout middle school. But I was his best friend, so he told me about all the girls that he liked. I was not one of them, sadly. But he's still my best friend today, so I guess it worked out.
Okay, but that's his loss. It's Vedika. So yeah. And do you remember your first date? So that's something everyone, it's very special for everyone. All the preparations, the excitement. So
My first date, I bunked physics tuition and I went to Baskin Robbins. And then my mom caught me.
oh my God, that's anticlimax.
Very, very anticlimactic.
That's like a movie scene.
Yeah. Lots of things in my life have been quite movie-esque. But that was my first date. I must have been 15, 16.
Mine was just a very simple dinner at a restaurant. There's not a lot of effort in terms of like getting flowers or whatever. You have this idea of like your first date in movies and stuff like that. It wasn't anything like that. It was just simple. Just getting to know someone, I think, was how I would describe my first date.
And as we grow up, of course, like you said, our idea of love changes and romance as well. So today, how would you describe love and romance for you? Like, what are your expectations?
I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world, honestly. Like, I think that I have many goals and aspirations and ambitions and dreams, but I think that to love and to be loved is definitely up there. What does love mean to me? It means comfort, it means ease, it means spontaneity, it means vulnerability. I think it's a combination of a lot of things, But I feel because I have felt love, I feel that it's just like a very overwhelming kind of overpowering sensation. And when you're experiencing it, then there's nothing beyond it, It's the most beautiful thing that there is. And when it's love, it's love.
And we've seen a lot of that in your songs also.
Yeah.
So any memories from that shoot as well?
That shoot was really special. Firstly, because Vedika and I go long back. Actually, We've been childhood friends, and
But we didn't talk for a
we
very
did-
long time in the middle.
in the middle, and then we met each other when we were planning this video, and it just all the memories started rushing in for me, because I remember I used to go to this painting class with Vedika, some competition we were painting for, and we were on the floor and doing some painting, some scribbling was happening, and that's a very vivid memory for me. But to be able to do a proper music video with her, and just be friends again, all
Yeah.
over again. I think that's really something that I looked forward to when I got to know that Vedika was locked for the video.
And we had a blast filming it.
Yeah, we
It
had
was
a lot of fun. I've never gone to Himachal. This is the first time I went there, and we shot it there, and we had a lot of fun. Just overall, there were a lot of screw ups in the shoot as well. But that's what every shoot has those those moments, and the fact that both Vedika and I were just laughing it off and just having a good time despite everything, a lot of things not going in our favor.
Yeah.
I think that was what the beauty of the shoot was, and that's where the magic moments come in. When you're like, okay, whatever, no matter what happens, we are still going to get a great video out, and as long as we're having fun filming it. And the comfort level with Vedika was definitely something that I must say that I've not felt that with other co-stars, because especially firstly I've had I've known her, and our families have known each other, so like we have that comfort level with each other. But when you're doing, especially when you're doing intimate scenes or when you're coming close to someone, you really need that safe space, especially if you've not made that with a new person. Which is why people do, workshops and things where people get to know each other before they go on set, so that there's no awkwardness or there's no weirdness on screen. And I don't think we didn't do a workshop together before this video. We just had a conversation about how the video should be shot, what's the storyline. She heard the song, she loved it. We got into the zone, and immediately within like 3-4 days we were on set shooting. And not even once I felt awkward. Most of the time we were looking at each other romantically, and then we started laughing. And so
How our masti has translated
as
to
romance
romance is a real mystery.
that I think only we have to give props to the director Charit Desai,
Yeah.
who's made sure that despite whatever's happening, and he's kept. The best part is that they were constantly capturing us throughout the whole shoot. We were probably sometimes we were not even aware that there was a take on, and they got like a sneaky shot in which was funny and made it to the edit, and we're like, wow, that that really is
Actually,
cute.
one of my favorite shots in the music video is that. I don't think it was
That
meant
one,
to be. That also, and also the kiss one.
Oh yeah. Even I,
yeah.
that was not a shot that we had.
Yeah, and it was like I think we were rehearsing it, and we were also like just fooling around, and it made it to the final, and it's such an organic shot. Yeah.
And we were also discussing before we rolled that you guys are so coordinated. One would think this is planned. So
By
is there
chance?
telepathy?
To be honest, I looked at Vedika today when I came in, for the interviews and stuff, and I was, wait, did our stylist coordinate, or did we speak on the dress code? Because we both but honestly, I think it's cool.
Very cool.
We're promoting a song that we've featured in together, so it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. And
We're playing the part.
And the best thing is that it happened by chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to call him last time and be like, listen, what are you wearing tomorrow? But I didn't. And then I saw what he was wearing tomorrow.
So since we are talking about romance, any movies or songs that come to your mind that you all can never tire of watching with your special one?
I love Kal Ho Na Ho. I mean, for me, Shah Rukh Khan is like the king of romance. Obviously, he's known as king of romance, but there's no one else who explains that genre or like expresses that genre better than him.
Agreed, yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
at least for me.
Yeah.
However Bollywoodish or cheesy it might be in like certain ways, but romance starts and ends with Shah Rukh Khan.
And also, Shah Rukh Khan and Karan Johar are a deadly combination.
Crazy.
Like, deadly combination. How can you not feel like love?
And we have a small quiz
Okay.
to see who's better at romantic films and songs.
Yeah.
So this will be Hollywood, Bollywood, and K-pop as well. So yeah.
K-pop, I don't know anything.
So who sang Tumse Hi from Jab We Met?
Mohit Chauhan.
The English translation of the Hindi film is As Long As I Live. Here there's no option.
Jab tak hai jaan.
Yes. This one is super easy for any 90s kid. So Celine Dion sang this romantic.
I will always love you. No. That
No,
was
my
Whitney
heart will
Houston.
go on. My
That was
heart will
Whitney
go
Houston. We both said I will always love you for some reason. That's
My
Whitney
heart
Houston.
will
That
go
my
on.
heart will go
My
on.
heart will
Sorry.
go on.
From
I said
Titanic.
it first.
Which band sang this song As Long As You Love Me?
Backstreet Boys.
The Sweet Number was sung by which BTS member?
Okay.
Sweet Night.
Jimin.
We.
Yes.
I'm just halfway.
Yeah. No, my first thought was Jungkook, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was lovely having you. But we need to get you to sing before we leave, of
Okay,
course.
let's do it. पहले लम्हे में बेकरारी ना थी क्योंकि इस दिल की तैयारी ना थी पहले लम्हे में बेकरारी ना थी क्योंकि इस दिल की तैयारी ना थी फिर जो देखा तुझे तो लगा ये मुझे जाहिर कर दूं मैं इज़हार को चाहे हो जरा जरा या बेशुमार हो है दिल की ये दुआ बस तुझसे प्यार हो चाहे एक दफा सही या सौ बार हो है दिल की ये दुआ बस तुझसे प्यार हो हाँ तुझसे प्यार हो रे हुआ मन तेरा तेरा हुआ रे हुआ मन तेरा तेरा हुआ रे
Beautiful.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.